Hello everyone, welcome to Acrostic Coders. I am Raihan Tahir and today we're gonna learn about less. So less and SAS, these are getting popular these days, and why not? These things should be popular though because these are excellent tools. So let's learn first of all like what is less. Okay, less is basically a CSS preprocessor. It is a tool that gives some extra features or facilities to CSS so that the developer can have additional support to write dynamic style sheet. So let's jump to how we can install less in our machine. So to install less, we need Node in our machine already. So if you don't have Node, you can install Node by going to Node.js website, and from here you can download the Node. So I already have Node in my machine, and so I'm not showing you how to install Node. Now after installing Node, what you have to do is you have to go to your command prompt if you're in Windows, and in Terminal if you're Linux or Mac. So after going to your command prompt, first of all, let you have to install less. Yeah. So to install less, what you have to write is npm install, and we want to install it globally, so we will put -g and then less. And if we press enter, less will be installed in our machine. I already have less in my machine, so I'm not going to reinstall it again. So you have to press install, and after that, when less is already installed, you can check it by using less. Okay, I don't know whether will it work or not, but let me try. Version. Okay, no, less C version. Yeah, okay, so this is the code you can write and check whether less is installed in your machine or not. That is less C and dash space then dash version. It will give you the current version which is installed in your machine. Okay, so now as less is installed in your machine, now let's see what less can do. Okay, so let's go to our Windows Explorer, and then let's go to a folder and delete my old files. So I am in a folder named whatever. So in this is an empty folder, and now I want to create a document, and let's name it index.html, and another document, we gonna name it style.less. less. We are not going to create style.css. So now let's open these files into Notepad++, and let's create a simple HTML type HTML, and oh, I missed the HTML tag, HTML, and then closing HTML, and head, body, body. So now what we gonna do is we gonna link this title less tutorials, and we have to link our less file with in this file. But actually the thing is the browser cannot read less files. I mean less files. Yeah. So because browsers can directly read CSS files. So less we have what we have to do is to use less. What we have to do is we have to either transfer the less file to a CSS file and then use that, or we can use a JavaScript file, or so that it can be precompiled before the browser uses it. So let's see just using transferring from less to CSS file, and then let's use that one. So what I gonna do is I gonna create uh, a normal rel style sheet. Okay, so what I gonna do is I gonna href the CSS file, so style.css, and let's create a h1 tag. This is class, and a paragraph tag. I love class. So let's save it. So now let's find out what we have done. We are basically linking a style.css file, but actually we don't have any style.css file in our folder. So the thing is, it automatically it won't recognize the less file and convert it to CSS. We have to we have to do it by ourselves. So now let's move to less.cs style.less file and write some code here. So suppose it was a normal CSS file, then what we should have done, we want the h1 color to be red, and we want the paragraph color also to be red. Now if I save it, and it is perfect CSS. Now so what is the benefit of less, where we can apply the features of less here? And less gives you the functionality of using variables. So how to write variables in less? Yes, you have to put a @ and then the name of that variable. You choose which one you like. I'm going to give the name is font color, and then put the red color there. So now instead of writing red in every place, I can use this font color variable to define that red color. So let's check it out whether it's working or not. So it's now black because we have put a less file in the in our folder, but we don't have any CSS file. So what we have to do is we have to go to the command prompt and change our less file to CSS file. It's basically called compiling. So now let's move to our okay. So So now let's move to our less directory and check our files. Okay, we have less. Now what to convert less dot style dot less, what we have to do is we have to write less c, then style dot less, and then angle bracket or greater than sign, then the name wanted to be converted, so style.css. Now if I press enter, now let's see. Okay, so we have a style.css file here. Now let's check it out, what's inside it. Oh, look at it, it's just the same code that we wanted. It just replaced the variable and put in the red color in it. So now if we go there and okay, so we have red color in our fonts. Now if we want to change the red color again, what we can do is we can go to the style.css file and replace it. What's the replace the colors by using this, and that's very pathetic. So what I gonna do is I gonna replace my variable color variable name and this, and again I have to run my less code, less compiler. Now let's check our new, yes, we want to reload, yes. Now let's check, it's already blue. If I refresh, it's blue. So that's an interesting part of less. We will learn more about less in the after videos, so stay tuned and thank you for watching.